Let's stay with America, where 2,000 children have been separated from their parents in 6 weeks under President Trump's policy. According to the Department of Homeland Security figures, these children have been separated from their families at the U.S. southern border during a crackdown on illegal entries, immigration violations, or possible criminal conduct by the adult. Here's a report.
Separated after illegally crossing the border into Texas, Edilberto and his 17-year-old son are some of the lucky ones. They were released and reunited just a few days later.
It was hard, the hardest day for me. I felt like I was losing my son. That's what I thought. I was going to lose my son.
Only those fortunate enough to have avoided parting end up in humanitarian centers like this one. In a recent 6-week period, thousands of minors have been separated from their families and detained, part of the American government's zero-tolerance immigration policy.
The children are separated, they're put in a different cell, and while their parents are being processed, and in some cases, those families that are going to then be taken to the federal courthouse for prosecution for entering the country illegally, the children will be separated completely,
The policy is facing widespread criticism, including from the Republican Party. Yet the Trump administration continues to defend it as necessary.
Sanctuary policies are terribly wrong. And under the President Trump, the Department of Justice will not stand idly by while our laws are being nullified and undermined. We're taking every action we can take lawfully and properly to push back.
Volunteers working around the clock in the border town of McAllen help immigrant families before deportation.
If they were given a choice, if their country was stable and in peace, I'm sure they would choose to stay there, but they have to uproot themselves from that reality.
Most of these families are from Central America. Deportation will force them to return to some of the most dangerous countries on the planet.